We just got featured in Forbes, and the next 48 hours will determine whether this becomes a one-time publicity win or a business-changing catalyst for months of additional opportunities. Most companies celebrate for 5 minutes, share it once on social media, then completely waste the momentum. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you the exact 48-hour amplification system that turns one media placement into 5x the business impact, including the strategic sharing sequence that maximizes reach without looking desperate, and how to leverage fresh coverage to secure additional features before the news cycle moves on. Let's start with strategic sharing, because there's a right way and a wrong way to amplify your coverage. The wrong way is posting "excited to be featured in Forbes" with a basic link share. This screams amateur and wastes the credibility boost you just earned. The right way is strategic, sequence sharing that maximizes impact while maintaining professionalism. Update your LinkedIn immediately with a strategic post. Don't just announce the coverage, share the key insight or quote that positions you as a thought leader. For example, honored that Forbes featured our research showing 67% of AI implementations fail due to change in management rather than technology. This overlooked factor is costing companies millions. Include a compelling screenshot, not just a basic link. Email your entire team, investors, and board members with the coverage. This isn't just celebration, it's strategic communication that reinforces your market positioning and gives your network social proof to share with their contacts. Include specific quotes they can reference and explain why this coverage matters for business development. Update your website with "as seen in" badges, but do this correctly. Don't just throw Forbes logos everywhere. Create a dedicated media section that showcases your thought leadership journey. Include publication dates, article headlines, and brief descriptions that reinforce your expertise positioning. Strategic social sharing continues throughout the first day. Share on Twitter with industry-relevant hashtags and tag other experts mentioned in the article. Post on Instagram stories if relevant to your audience. Share in relevant LinkedIn groups where your target customers gather. But space these shares strategically, don't blast everything in 1 hour. Email marketing amplification is crucial but often overlooked. Include the coverage in your next newsletter, but frame it as valuable insight for your audience rather than self-promotion. This week I shared with Forbes why most AI projects fail, and the response has been incredible. Here's the framework I discussed. This approach provides value while subtly reinforcing your authority. Sales material integration must happen immediately. Update your pitch deck's credibility slide, add the coverage to your email signature, and brief your sales team on how to naturally reference the feature during prospect conversations. As I mentioned in my recent Forbes interview, becomes powerful third-party validation during sales calls. Now let's talk about "as seen in" badges and placement best practices. These badges serve as instant credibility indicators, but poor implementation makes you look amateur. Never use fake logos or outdated coverage. Always include publication dates to show recency. Size badges proportionally. Forbes should be larger than local publications because it carries more weight. Place badges strategically on your website homepage, about page, and contact page. Include them in email signatures, LinkedIn profiles, and speaker bios. But avoid oversaturation. You want credibility, not desperation. A clean, organized display of 5 to 8 major placements is more impressive than a cluttered wall of every mention. Screenshot, archive, and document everything because articles get updated, deleted, or moved. Take full page screenshots immediately after publication. Save the article as a PDF. Archive the URL using services like archive.org. This documentation protects your credibility assets and enables future use in marketing materials. Build a comprehensive media kit with high-resolution screenshots, article summaries, and key quotes. This becomes invaluable for speaker bureau submissions, partnership discussions, and future PR pitches. Journalists research your background before featuring you. Extensive documented coverage makes you look like an established source. Network notification requires strategic messaging to different audiences. Investor updates should focus on market validation and thought leadership positioning. Partner notifications should emphasize industry recognition and growth momentum. Customer communication should reinforce your expertise and market leadership. Team announcements should celebrate shared success while reinforcing company vision. Here's the exact notification sequence we use. Immediate family, personal celebration and support. investment advisors and board members, strategic business implications, key customers, reinforcement of partnership value, team members, shared success and momentum building, industry colleagues, thought leadership positioning, potential partners, credibility and collaboration opportunities. But here's where most companies miss the biggest opportunity: leveraging fresh coverage for additional coverage. The 48-hour window after major placement is your golden opportunity to secure additional features because you now have proof of newsworthiness. Journalists see that other credible sources found you worth covering, which reduces their risk of featuring an unknown source. Immediate follow-up pitches should reference the fresh coverage while offering new angles. Following up on my Forbes feature about AI implementation failures, I have new data about the specific costs companies face when these projects collapse. Would this be valuable for your readers? This approach shows momentum while providing fresh value. Press release amplification extends your coverage lifecycle. Issue a press release announcing the feature. CEO featured in Forbes for AI implementation expertise. This sounds like news about news, but it actually drives additional pickup from outlets that aggregate press releases and create more backlinks to your website. Social proof multiplication happens when your network shares your coverage. Make this easy by providing ready-to-share content. Draft tweets, LinkedIn posts, and email templates that your team, advisors, and partners can customize and share. This multiplies your reach through trusted networks without requiring effort from your supporters. Speaking opportunity acceleration occurs because event organizers constantly monitor media for expert speakers. Update your speaker bureau profiles immediately with fresh coverage. Pitch relevant conferences and podcasts within 48 hours while your credibility is peak. Following my Forbes feature on AI failures, I'd love to share these insights with your audience. Partnership inquiry management becomes crucial as inbound opportunities increase. Respond quickly to legitimate partnership discussions, but qualify carefully. Not every opportunity is worth pursuing, but fresh coverage often attracts high-value partnerships you couldn't access previously. Customer retention and acquisition benefits from immediate leverage. Existing customers feel validated in their choice to work with a recognized industry expert. Prospects receive additional social proof during sales conversations. Reference the coverage naturally. As I discussed in Forbes last week, this challenge affects most companies in your situation. Here's the 48-hour checklist that maximizes every placement's impact. Hour 1 to 4. Social sharing sequence, team notification, website updates. Hours 5 through 8. Email marketing integration, sales material updates, screenshot documentation. Hours 9 through 24. Network notifications, press release preparation, speaking opportunity outreach. Hour 25 through 48, additional pitch development, partnership follow-up, customer communication. The companies that systematically amplify every piece of coverage build exponential momentum rather than linear growth. Each placement becomes a platform for multiple additional opportunities, creating compound returns on PR investment that separate industry leaders from everyone else. Remember, getting coverage is just the beginning. The businesses that maximize each placement's potential are the ones that transform occasional publicity into sustained competitive advantage through strategic amplification and immediate action. If you want the complete 48-hour action plan with all the templates, checklists, and email scripts I mentioned, I've put together a comprehensive free masterclass that gives you everything you need to turn media coverage into measurable business results. You'll get the exact social media templates that look professional instead of promotional, the as-seen-in badge guidelines that build credibility without looking amateur, and the follow-up pitch frameworks that turn one feature into multiple opportunities. Plus, I'll share the behind-the-scenes strategies we use to help clients leverage single placements into speaking engagements, partnerships, and additional coverage. Click the link below to access the free masterclass and get all the amplification templates immediately. And if this video helped you understand how to maximize your media coverage, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the advanced strategies I'm sharing in upcoming videos. The free masterclass link is right in the description below. I'll see you inside where we go deeper into turning publicity into profit with systematic amplification strategies that most companies never implement.